Hi guys. It's me, your director. Some of you are brand new to the team and maybe don't know very much about me yet. And some of you have been around a long time and know too much about me. And some of you have been around for about a year and unfortunately still don't know me that well. And that's kind of the point of this video and what kind of drove me to do it today. Because I don't think I have been at full capacity, if you think about it as a machine. I haven't been the leader that I know I can be over the last year. And I want to start off with a video before just sending things out and have those of you that joined within the last year kind of feeling like, well, why didn't I get that? So I want to give you a little bit of an explanation, because the coolest thing about Scentsy and the people I've met and the things I've learned is that there is no mistake that you can't come back from. There's no giving up, because that's the only bad thing you can do in Scentsy is to give up. And so you have to learn how to be okay with starting again, starting over. And I'm not starting over because I'm not starting back at square one, but I have to start again. And it's been a process. And so first I needed to start again with my personal business, because I can't be a leader if I don't, if I'm not doing the work that I'm helping you guys learn how to do, and leading from the front, they call it, leading by example. And so that's kind of what the fall season was for me, was getting that back up and running. And I'm not doing this video to make excuses. I just, this is the kind of leader I am, is being real and being authentic. This is what I love about Scentsy, is that we can be successful by being real and authentic. So I just want to fill some of you in. Those of you that have been around forever are probably sick of this happening, that I have these bad years, because this was go round number two, with ending a relationship in my life that was not healthy, and having to find myself again. But 2015 was also a rough year for me in my business. I had some changes in my business, in my upline support, that really rocked me, and I needed to kind of find my place again and figure out what I wanted, where I wanted to go, and how I could still do this with that big change in my business and my life. But also then ending the very unhealthy relationship. So I needed to find myself again as a mom over the summer, because I feel like I really let that go while trying to keep all the other balls in the air, as we know as moms. And yeah, I'm sorry that I wasn't who I should have been all of last year. But I wanted to do this video to explain it, so that you guys aren't noticing me changing things now and giving more and feel like, well, why didn't I get that? I never got one of those sent to me when I joined, and things like that. So I want to be able to kind of explain that, and explain how that is one of the things that's awesome about Scentsy. I'm sorry that I'm shaking a lot. I'm moving around here. So I went to a training at convention in Vegas last year that was so good, by one of my really good friends, Kelly Tenney. And she talked about how she loves to show hope, that there's always hope. And I really bonded with Kelly when I met her in Greece, actually, on our Scentsy trip. Our balconies were right beside each other. Because our stories sounded very similar in terms of our childhoods and our ADHD and things we struggled with peers and socially, and those same insecurities that we carried into motherhood and adulthood and into our businesses. And anyway, she talked about the beauty of, it's always okay to start again and start over. The only way you can fail in this business is to quit. And I'm not going to do that, and I don't want any of you to do that, because there is so much joy and pride and empowerment to be found in this business that has nothing to do with financial success even. And this is my career. This is how I support my family. And my boys have specific needs of me that I really can't even imagine how I would meet those needs working a full-time job in social work. And especially being a single mom. But I love this job for so much more. And that has to do with you guys and how amazing you guys are all and what you bring to my life, but also what the flexibility of this business does for me to be a better mom. So this is getting really long. And I promise they won't be long every week. But I just wanted to kind of explain that I'm starting over. And I'm, going back to square one with some of the things. I've learned things over the last 5.5 years that aren't worth doing. They're just using my time wrong. We talk a lot about working smarter, not harder, and not just getting lost in the busy work. And I think last year I just got lost in the busy work and stayed afloat. And you guys are proof that that's okay. I mean, the team kept growing. You guys all kept thriving. So all we can do is go up from here and get even better if I can give more. So I'm posting this to this page specifically because one of the challenges I have faced over the last few years is figuring out how to be your director and still the superstar director of everybody else. And some of that is because people, the way the policy works with directors is they can come in and out of directors. So I can't easily even run a report on my workstation that shows me just you guys, because people that have another director sometimes come into those reports for me. And I don't need to get too technical about it, but it's hard. So that's what this page is here for. And I need to start using this page more and giving you guys more leadership like I did when I had a smaller team. So we're going to learn together and play around with that. I mean, the in-person stuff just doesn't work with a smaller team, but not that we can't start that again. If you guys really commit and say you want it, then we can start the in-person meetings again just for our team. But that's, something that with my life, I need it to be scheduled in and know that there's going to be a commitment, from at least a few of you to come. But I want to do more things here on the page with you and just little challenges. It doesn't have to be an incentive for a prize. I find if I do that, then it's the same people trying because they're motivated by prizes. And I just want to motivate all of you to work your business to the max that you want for your business, because we all have different goals. We all have different whys. They change. Like I just said to you over the last 5 years, my why, my purpose, my journey, my experience has changed. My support system has changed over and over again within my family unit and in my Sensi family unit. So I'm going to do little videos that'll be much shorter than this every Monday for some motivation and just issue some challenges and get us talking on this page and sharing ideas with each other about what we do in our businesses, because the best inspiration comes from somebody sharing something that they did and us going, oh, I never thought of it that way. And it comes back to me too. You guys inspire me just as much. I helped do a launch party yesterday for one of my newest recruit, Charlene. And I just had another one of my newer recruits over for some training on the workstation. And that's the stuff that gets me excited and pumped to work again. I ended that meeting and I'm like, okay, what am I doing for my business next? What have I been putting off that I really just need to do? So this is one of those things that I really have been wanting to do for a while, and I just need to start it. I just need to do it. And actually, I was inspired by the girl that was just here because she's been wanting to join for a while, and didn't even tell me, okay, I'm ready, I'm doing it. She just, all of a sudden, I got an email saying, so-and-so has joined your team. And so I said to her today, like, you surprised me by joining. And she said, I surprised myself. She just said, I thought about how I've been telling myself I want to do this for months and months and months, and I just needed to sit down and do it when the motivation was there and I wasn't going to talk myself out of it. And that just struck me because that's so what it is, right? Sometimes we have to just do things when we've got the inspiration to do it. And that's what this team page can be. And that's what a lot of the others that have the other directors with smaller teams are still getting, because the big page has turned into something a lot different. And I'm trying not to do that stuff on that page because I don't want to overstep those leaders. And those of you that are growing teams, I want you to already be starting those pages and giving that kind of leadership to your little group as it grows. They say, if you want to be a director, start acting like one now. So now I'm adding to that, don't ever stop acting like a director, even when you are a superstar director. So this is my little video. It's almost 10 minutes, so I'm going to shut it off. That's my motivation today. My challenge is that we have a discussion underneath this video. Post little bit of your story. What is the thing that you kind of feel like, wow, there's something I've been putting off and I need to just go do it? And put it in there. Put that accountability out there to the team so we can cheer each other on and encourage each other and celebrate when you come back and say, oh my gosh, I did it. Because that's the best feeling that comes out of this business, is when we realize how good it feels to just go do those things when we've got the support of our team behind us. So mine is my pile of postcards that also got behind on sending to you guys. And I just said I'm going to do it. My kitchen is a mess. I could show you for accountability, but I'm not going to. And I'm going to clean it later. It doesn't need to be cleaned. I have a quiet house right now. I have the sunshine coming in the window. I did my hair today so I could make a video for you guys. And I'm going to work on some postcards to have some happy mail showing up in your guys' mailboxes hopefully soon. So what are you going to do that you've been putting off this week?